This may come as a surprise, but I don't care about having something that is completely aligned with my faith or that protects my beliefs or that holds my sanity in place and ties it all up and knocks it all into a specific pattern. Like, I just want people to understand that if there is something that is stopping me from getting what I have been asking for repeatedly and consistently, and showing that I have a specific direction that I have in mind for purpose, I am not stuck on a cycle where I have to be the same person as I was yesterday or 5 minutes ago or 3 hours ago or whenever it is that a change decides to happen. It's like some of these times, it's like the sense of what's going on or the destiny of what's going on is making it so that the willpower goes through a sort of transformation. And there are other times when I am the one who is responsible and party to this. I am the one who is calm and strong in this. And I feel like some of these words are maybe like, can they be misunderstood or can they be mistaken or taken in a wrong direction? And I'm just like, if we really want to see the best of a situation come up and keep showing itself to where we are actually like naming it and replacing our bad values with something in good faith, like I feel like it's just so much easier for us to just take what is given to us in like our sustenance, those things where we are like, hey, I wonder if there's something going on here. That is where I've begun to pay so much more attention and to really just like consider uh if it's staying there and it's like has like a straight shot all the way to Cupid's bow. I'm still looking at this like there is something that I could be building a reputation or watering my legacy. I say watering just because that was like the popular thing a couple years ago. But it's like I think about like what a beautiful, stylish type of person I can be for myself. And that is just like there's going to be specific type of people who understand that. But they are already having listened to me for these years that I've been calling them a friend and calling them someone great that I can come back to. And it's just like when I come back to this person, that's really a stronger moment than having a first impression or of having a first few sentences that I talk to them about. It's like if I were to say I would like to qualify myself as a provider, say, hey, I'm going to be a mom, whether you think I'm fit or unfit, sane or totally off my rocker, I still have a, I have this really, really, really deep understanding of what it is to be respectful and to be trustworthy. And I've taken this as much as like, I know who I am when I'm talking about myself. There's not a single moment of confusion where I have some kind of disruption to my flow or that I have a problem area. And it's just like when I was a child and I was being what's said to be raised up into uh, somewhere greater, I really was taking steps for myself to kind of explore what, sorry to say options, but what they were that I could manage and make tasks from. And I'm looking at this now and it's just like, I'm clearing out all these tasks, right? But that is like, that's gotta be temporary. Like, there's gotta be a time where even if I'm not looking at the clock to know that it's 6:06 or 12:45 or whenever you're gonna say, it's still like, it's very distinct. And that's not to be stingy or to hold anything away from you. That's really just saying that we already have been making the alarms to tell us when it's time to get up. So it's not our job anymore than it was of us making it to say that we got to interrupt other people or say that we got to control or power trip, okay? It's like, sorry to you if you don't have the memory of making that alarm something more positive or more happy, or if it made it so that you felt like you could walk up a little bit further. We have like, what we are like breaking it down to say it's trust, but it's really just like, it's a solid object permanence. And there are things that we have made that are permanent that I'm just thinking about, like, even if it's too early for me to tell when I'm going to be getting up, even if I have a different balance than what I did 5 years ago, I am still looking at, there is going to be a time where any way that it happens, it can be effortless. Like this world is designed to protect us. And I just want you to know that that still exists here somewhere. That's still happening here somewhere. Like, if you move to a different country or a different state and you find something that's starting out and you're like, oh, I gotta figure out how this works, I'm just new. That's like playing yourself, okay? Because you really already have the entire structure. And the structure isn't something that it has any point in arguing or dismissing or locking or putting some sort of boundary or red flag or green flag or black and white. It doesn't have anything to do with that. It's that there are places where you can have anything and be anywhere. We don't control the hours. We don't control the way people think. And so I'm not even asking for you to make a change in how many times you make a plea deal or how many times you try to bargain out to get a benefit, how many times you try to look for the optimism or the watering hole. In these places, you can be yourself. In these places, you are at your house.